Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Migs from MigsTCG. If you are new here, please know that we do post videos weekly. If you are a returning friend, welcome back, we missed you. I wanted to talk to you guys about the World Championship Finals for Yu-Gi-Oh! I wanted to give you guys a little bit of my impressions, what could have been done a little bit better, and how will these results affect the TCG. The Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship Finals took place at Big Sight in Japan. And there, it encompassed everything from Duel Links, Master Duel, and the TCG. On the Duel Links side, it was both Takagi and Yuko who were the two finalists. And Takagi ended up taking 3 matches out of the best of 5. He completely basically steamrolled Yuko. We are so sorry, but congratulations to Takagi. On Master Duel side, it came down to 2 teams. Team 7 from the US and Team Snipe Hunters from the EU. Now, it was a nail biter. I was watching this one very closely, but in the end, it was Team Snipe Hunters who ended up taking the win. Again, best of 5, 5-3. Congratulations to Team Snipe Hunters. On the TCG side of things, it was Polly Aronson who was playing Dragon Link, and Juan Mateo Augusto Renteria, I am missing one name, and Pastor. He was playing Sword Soul. Sadly, he lost. Sorry, Juan Mateo. Ended up losing 2-0 versus Polly. Congratulations, Polly. He is literally the definition of the calmest, happiest guy ever. Polly, even at the end, his smile never left his face. It was honestly an amazing match to witness. Congratulations again, Polly. Congratulations to all the winners and everybody who made it to the world stage. Honestly, it takes a lot of time, a lot of dedication, a lot of investment into this game that you guys all love. It's more than just a game to some of you, and honestly, the results show for themselves. A lot of you ended up putting so much work into it, and the decisive victories were proof of that. So congratulations again to all the winners and to everybody who came up into the stage at the Worlds. Honestly, like I said, losing takes nothing from you guys. You are still a great challenger and you will keep getting better.
2.
Now, having said all of that, what did I think about the tournament? So, the World Championships took place on Friday the 4th and Saturday the 5th. It started in the afternoon, which is understandable because it's Japan. They were held in Japan, and Japan's day in a few hours advanced. So it started around 4 p.m. and it carried all the way to like 9-ish. So there was that. Me being in the Pacific Standard Time zones, it was a little bit awkward to watch. And when it did, the commentators were kind of boring. There was no energy in their voice. It didn't seem like they were even playing on a stage, which you basically miss. When we see these competitors play for the 20th, 250th, for any other little small tournament here and there, you see a little stage coming up and it makes it feel important. It makes it feel like the match matters. That's why it's called a highlighted match. Here, they were just playing in what looked like to be a hotel lobby that had a small table, and that small table had a mat, a dual player mat, and that mat encompassed the whole thing. So it was even hard for the players themselves to put their hands on the table and, you know, kind of maneuver their cards around. To all that, I feel like a company such as Konami could have done way better. It didn't change up until the second day, which took place on Saturday the 5th. And on the first few hours of the day, there were a few matches here and there. Again, lackluster matches in the hotel lobby room with the commentators being kind of dull and they needed coffee. I don't know what happened to them. But it wasn't until 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, they decided, let's cut this up and let's go to a new venue. And in that new venue, that was what I was hoping to see from the beginning. Not just at the end for the last few hours for matches that went by pretty quickly. You wanted to see that at the beginning. You wanted the players to get hyped. And sadly, that wasn't the case. Now, in that stadium, big stage, they did do something kind of like a little performance in the beginning where they had drummers and they had a full band, and that was cool. Then they had some dancers. Again, it was okay. You expected a little bit better, but it might be just something traditional, it might be something trendy. I don't know what the whole vibe was they were going for. I kind of missed a little bit, but that second part didn't start up till, I want to say 9 p.m. So that's a full 8 to 9 hours of not doing anything, just waiting, just kind of hoping that, you know, you get to see it. And then the matches came on, and each match lasted roughly about 45 minutes-ish. And then you got another 30 to 40 minutes of waiting while they set up for the next. Again, those transitions are killing us because we're watching them over in the US. And yes, we could watch it the next day, but there's nothing better than watching it live. You want to see the person that you're hoping wins or you're rooting for win. And honestly, having that person wait till 2 in the morning for a result sucks. I know I was falling asleep towards the end. I don't know about you guys. It honestly felt lackluster. It felt like Konami didn't care up until the end, and that's when they gave it a little bit of a push and a little bit of a try. But like I said, those are just my thoughts. The commentators at the end, though, they were a lot more vibrant, so I did appreciate that. However, the commentators that were in the lobby, they were pretty boring. Now, how will the results of this TCG affect the Yu-Gi-Oh! In play that we have right now? And my honest opinion, as not an expert, just a player, is it won't. It's a simple thing though. Sword Soul, Dragon Link, they are not new decks. The players had to use decks others from the one that they qualified with. So at that point, the secondary options come into play. I'm surprised to not have seen as much Labyrinth or, you know, as expected, but the fact that it didn't make it super far is a good thing. Labyrinth is a pretty bricky deck. It's kind of annoying. I did see somebody who was playing Labyrinth as well, and they didn't do too well in their 2 matches. So honestly, these decks won't change the meta. There's also the fact that they only had access to a certain amount of cards up to a certain period. So not every single set that's been released up until now was available to them. So a lot of the cards were missing. Some strategies that could have developed the deck to a new height were not there. And that's perfectly understandable. There has to be a cutoff date. But the decks themselves were playing either past versions of themselves or stunted versions. I know Dragon Link could be way stronger, but if probably in the spirit of fairness, you didn't want to have that because then it probably just would have blown poor Sword Soul out of the water. But I was very happy to see the Dragon Link deck win. Now, I just want to finish it up and say, was it a bad World Championship experience? No, it was not. It was interesting. It's the first time it's been in Japan in a long time, or ever. And it was kind of cool to see the hard work that these competitors put into the game pay off. Because even though not everybody gets a chance to win, not everybody gets a chance to be at Worlds. And the fact that they just made it to Worlds is pretty impressive. So respect to all of you who went there. Now, it's up to you, my friends. You guys let me know. Did you enjoy the tournament? Did you think it was lacking something like I did? Or am I just insane? Please let me know in the comments down below. In the meantime, see you next Saturday at 7. And hope you all have a good day. Bye.